You know, just like anything, I've used the example before, just like a farmer walking down the row of his apple trees, he sees which apples are ready, and the real guides show up to those people that have went through a lot of lifetime experiences and gotten themselves to a point where they're kind of ready to take the next step. And so there are many variables with all of this, of course. And I look at what I've been through, it's huge. You know, I've probably taken longer than most people because there are so many little things to deal with our personal self and to recognize this reality. So we're all in the same life, okay? Nobody's more special than anybody else. We are just simply going through our experiences to eventually recognize the whole of life, what is real. And so I was chosen to present this because I was the most ready to be able to do it. Doesn't mean I would have succeeded with it, but I have. I've succeeded to where it's like nothing else, and it is not easy. Because most people look to, they look to the created systems, they look to the make-believe history that's on the planet, etc. Fine. It's all fine. Whatever any person needs or wants, it's all fine. This is just the new nowness of the is, and this is what it is now, and it's simple, but it's not. We each have to go through ourselves. It's a whole lot. And so all those funny ideas that we've come to know, well, we really have to see things in creation for what it really is. And there is a total difference between creation and all life is the isness. And I've said many times, and that is that in creation we use the 5 bodies. And so, and we need that. We need to do that. We need this reflection, this cause and effect reaction. And it's all the same, whether it's vibrations or lasers or music or, solid material, whatever. It's all the same reality in creation. It's all the same. It's set up a particular way. It just becomes different according to the individuals deciding how to utilize creation. And then you have the real universes, which, I just call it that, but it's what all life is. It's an isness. It's not that there's different levels or whatever. Paul did that, but he did that for the literal mind at the time. No such thing. There are places, there are wisdom temples, whatever you want, but, those are places. That's not what life is. And so each one of us is given the opportunity each lifetime in some way, but it's hard to see. And so it has to be defined in some way. According to society, I've written basically what I have according to what is taking place today, not what is taking place 100 years ago or 500 years ago or thousands of years ago. No, that's already done. It's old news. But people become emotionally attached to that because they use their personal bodies instead of recognizing their real awareness. And so that's the big adventure. You have to be a risk taker. And it's not what you think. Not at all. It is so real that can you recognize it? Can you start to recognize it? And again, it's endless. It's not just, oh, I recognize it. No, it's endless. And it's always new every moment. This is what's so cool about it. But again, the opportunity is here. These are references. I'm being real with this. It's not sacred knowledge or whatever. I'm just taking words and rearranging them and making up my own words that refer accordingly to this reality instead of old stuff that is whatever. Even Paul's books, people have had experiences showing that no, that's not it, because it's just words. And so, and there's no worshiping and prayer and all this nonsense. It's an isness. We just simply learn to be with this isness and recognize it, and it's all encompassing, all fulfilling. It's everything beyond what you can imagine or whatever thrill that you can come up with in creation. And there's nothing in creation that can improve it or compare. But as long as we have the 5 bodies, we have things to go through, and we can relate to others, which helps us become more aware, because it's like life is a giant network of supporting what is real, and that is the constant isness that is. Just simply learning to support that reality, recognizing it, and that's the best part. So we do things in creation, and then we decide with our intent and our awareness how we will approach this reality, and be with it or not, or whatever. That's where the intent comes in, and many things with it, and the personal self deciding to support that also. So again, everybody's given the opportunity. Everybody throughout all life, throughout all the creation bubbles, etc., they're given the opportunity. But it's a decision, because you have free will, and the people here, have decided in some way to step up and take part in their own particular way, and you have to figure it out. That's how it is. It's not figured out for you anymore. It's not a plan. It's not a membership. It's not you just sign up and pay your monthly dues and, oh, you're in, it's all taken care of. No such thing. We went through these things, just like with our parents. They're not taking care of you anymore. You got to figure it out. And that's the best part. You can figure it out with your personal self first, and eventually recognize. And so the real universes are not to be figured out. They're already complete. It's already is. All life is. Simply learn to recognize what is, and you decide with your intent, your position with all life or creation, whatever you wish. It is your life. You decide. There you go.